everything's good and like you have a connection with Hashem and like you're feeling it, like you feel connected, like how are you supposed to be okay with like knowing that at one point you won't feel it again?
Very good. So it says in Lekutei Halachot, when Nissim brings, you guys heard a question, like, you know, when you're up, how do you not deal with the fear of like, you know, okay, I know that a down is supposed to be coming at some point, so like, that destroys the up, you know? Because like now I'm anticipating that there's going to be a time where Hashem is not going to be so gavaldic. So Parnasa says like this. He says that in the Torah, in Bereshis, in the Parsha, Miketz, before Miketz, the dreams of Paro. Okay. Paro has a dream. Paro sees these seven, you know, straggly, skinny cows. Eats the fat cows. Everybody knows, very familiar with these dreams. This is Judaism 101. So he says that Yosef HaTzadik, when he brings that you're supposed to store up all of the good and all of the shefa, the years, the 7 years of shefa, because after it is a drought. So he says the same thing in Ruchnius, in our spirituality, that when I'm up and I feel that closest to Hashem, hold on to this. Remember this. Because a time is going to come where your Yetzer Hara is going to convince you that it doesn't even exist. Hashem said, what Hashem? You had the youngness, you had everything. He's saying, hold on to it at that point that you're in it, enjoy it. Love it and hold on to it. Make it mental mark. It's a very good thing you guys write stuff down, so that's good already. To write down that on such and such a day, I had a kesher with Hashem, and I remembered it. I have notebooks at home of tefillas of me crying to Hashem. I look at them now and I'm still crying, these tefillas that I wrote to Hashem years ago. But I wrote them, and I have instances. I had to make one time a crazy decision in my life, and it was only crazy because I took the crazy decision instead of the normal decision. But I had to make a decision. But I was doing it with the moment, and I had to take a big leap of faith. So I wrote down in one of my little pamphlets. I wrote down every time I was most nefesh, every time I had to do something that required a lot for me, and I was doing it for Hashem. And I remembered, you know, every time at least that I remembered at that time, and I wrote the result of what happened. And I seen Hashem never failed me. There was never a time that Hashem failed me. So I was able to take that next leap. And I have that book, so I can always go back. That's one way to do it physically, but also in the person's mind. And I remind Hashem of all the time. Hashem, I remember this moment. I remember when you were here. So that will carry you always through the down times when you're having the challenges, when you're not feeling it, that you stored up, you saved up during the shuf, or during that time when I was close to Hashem. It's going to keep you even through it, because even though it's dark in the room, Hashem expects for you to find the door out. You find the door out, because He's saying, I left the light on, I showed you exactly where the door is, I hit the lights, keep going, keep going, keep going. That's our way. That's the way Hashem deals with us.